This is Slim Olokpe with Slim Olokpe Boxing, and we are still diving into the aftermath of an explosive night at Wembley Stadium where Daniel Dubois delivered a shocking knockout to Anthony AJ Joshua. This fight has turned the heavyweight division on its head, and Usyk has reacted to the fight. He also talked about the reason why Joshua lost the fight and what it means for the future of these fighters. So let's get started. Guys, please, we are trying to push this channel to 500 subscribers. So please smash that subscribe button and turn on notification. So in a record-breaking clash watched by 98,000 fans in Wembley Stadium, Daniel Dubois made his first title defense of the IBF World Heavyweight title. From the opening bell, Dubois asserted his dominance, showcasing speed, power and tactical awareness. This victory not only solidified his status as a champion but also turned the narrative of the heavyweight division upside down. After the fight, Dubois expressed his desire for a rematch with Usyk, the man that has previously defeated him. Dubois stated that he wants to get back in the ring with Usyk and show what he can do. And this ambition is understandable given his previous loss to Usyk. But it may not be as straightforward as it seems, because Usyk is not looking forward to a fight with Dubois. Probably because Dubois is heavy-handed and he fights dirty. You know, he landed a low punch on Usyk that dropped Usyk. So Usyk may not be looking to fight with such a fighter again. But anyway, Usyk has made it clear that his primary interest lies in either facing Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua again. So this could complicate Daniel Dubois' plans, especially considering Joshua has a rematch clause that promoter Eddie Hearn has indicated he may activate. Usyk's thoughts on the fight were telling. After predicting a Joshua victory, he was very surprised by how things unfolded, and in his post-fight comments, Usyk acknowledged Dubois' performance, stating that Dubois showed his heart and determination, and it is clear he is a serious contender now. He also indicated on why Anthony Joshua lost the fight, because he talked about how Anthony Joshua moved backward when he's trying to get away from a punch. He said if you are going to do a step back, proper step back. It's not that you will just stand there and just shift your head back. And I was talking about this because I saw this thing in his fight with Francis Ngannou, you know, just 2 rounds. But I have been saying this leading up to the Dubois fight. I've been saying AJ is just in front of you to be hit. In that Ngannou fight, AJ is just standing there, you know, with his chin up in the air. His hands was down and he was depending on the movement of his head. He thought maybe he can move his head backward like Floyd Mayweather. I don't understand what he's trying to do. I don't understand who told him to be fighting like that. AJ is just in front of you there. I don't get why he's fighting like that. And this is what Usyk was saying. Usyk said if you want to do a step back, do a step back. You use your footwork. You are not using enough footwork. You are just trying to use your head. You are trying to move backward. And that is how Daniel Dubois was able to be landing those jabs. Daniel Dubois was landing those jabs easy because AJ was not using his footwork at all. The footwork is zero. Everything was zero there. He was just jabbing. He was trying to fight the Lennox Lewis fight. That's not how Lennox Lewis do. When Lennox Lewis said, okay, AJ, come, let me be training you. AJ said, no, I don't want you to train me. You are hating on me. I don't want you to train me. AJ didn't want Lennox Lewis to train him that time. When Lennox Lewis said, look, Rob McCracken has teach you everything he could. Now it is time for you to move on. You have to move up now. Come to the big boy. Let the big boy teach you how to fight like a big boy. AJ said, no, he doesn't want it. Now you are trying to be fighting like Lennox Lewis. Trying to do the jab, trying to stay away from you. But that is not how Lennox Lewis do it. If you want to fight a Lennox Lewis fight, go and learn it from the man himself. When the man said you should come, you don't want to go. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. You have been fucked up. And this is what Usyk was saying. Usyk said, look, this is not how to do. Look, such a very simple mistake that you made. If you can make that mistake at this point of your career as Anthony Joshua, then I don't think there is anything else for you. You are not going to change anything, because then what have you been doing in training? If you are in an interview, you will say, You want to go back to training. You want to go back to training. And they are, okay, let us wrap it up. I need to get back to training. Bro, what are you doing in training? I don't get it. Because I used to think about it. AJ is always in training. AJ is always in training. Then you will come into a fight and your defense is very bad. Your defense is very bad. You are just one robot in there. So I'll be thinking about this. What is this guy doing? You are just lifting heavy metals, or what are you doing? Because I'm not seeing anything you are doing when it comes to a real fight. So Usyk is saying that the stance of AJ and his footwork is bad. Even his promoter Krasos was saying that the mentality that AJ brings to the fight was terrible, was not good at all, was not a mindset of a champion or someone who wants to get the crown. He came into the fight thinking he's some kingpin, like he's just going to smash this boy. And you can see Dubois. When Dubois' name was being announced, you can see how he was jumping up, and when his name was mentioned, he said, "Oh, yes." He said, "Oh," you can see it in his face. You can see it in his face. He shouts, yes. He was ready. He came into the fight like a champion. And he left like a warrior. But AJ, you came in ice cold, ice cold. The ring work orchestrated by Eddie Han, the AJ fire, bro, you just came in there to embarrass yourself. Now you get fed up. Daniel Dubois, a guy that used to look up to you, knock you spark out in 5 rounds. In the first round, knock you down. In the third round, knock you down. In the fourth round, knock you down. In the fifth round, knock you out. Knock you out. You are laying on the floor. You needed a pillow. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Bro, get the fuck out of here. This is not about kicking a man when he's down. Bro, you have never been a champion. Bro, you have never been a champion. Get the fuck out of here. Jojo has beat Dubois. Dubois is scared of Joseph Parker. Dubois wanted you. He said he can beat you in particular. You in particular. Dubois wanted to beat you. You went in there, ice cold, cool like a cucumber, and knocked out. You wanted to sleep. Very soon now, we might hear something like AJ was sick that night. AJ went into that fight knowing he was not fit. But he didn't want to disappoint his fans. AJ, get the fuck out. But the question now is whether Joshua will indeed call for that rematch. Because after all that beating and being thoroughly outclassed and outgunned and outshined by Dubois, it remains to be seen if he will want to step back into the ring with Dubois. So many fans are debating whether a rematch is the right move for AJ, given the circumstances. And with Dubois making a statement without knockouts, and Usyk waiting in the wings for his next challenge with Fury, the heavyweight division is eating up. Are we going to see Dubois versus Usyk next? Or will Joshua seek redemption first? The landscape is shifting, and the fans are eager to see how these narratives unfold. So fight fans, what do you think? Should Anthony Joshua pursue a rematch with Dubois? Or should he explore new opportunities? And how do you see Usyk fitting into the mix? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.